Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine. If you're new here, I make videos about curly hair. Today, I have a really interesting video for you guys, especially if you are in the market for a new detangling tool, brush, or comb. I have narrowed down some of my favorites, like holy grail, top favorite detangling tools of all time. Actually, detangling and detangling properly is kind of a big deal, especially if you have textured hair, if you have curly hair. It is crucial to detangle properly. The process of detangling can be so daunting, painful, and just stress-inducing depending on how many days you've gone without washing your hair. And when you have textured hair, it is so important to really maintain the integrity of your hair because textured hair is so fragile and so much more prone to breakage than a straight hair texture. And I believe that when you have a really good detangling tool, it is gentle, it's quick, and it's painless. It's painless. It's supposed to be painless. You shouldn't be yanking your hair out trying to get tangles out. That's my philosophy. So the tools that I will be mentioning in this video are my tried and true holy grail products. I have been using these tools for years and years and years. I really stand by them, and I hope that this helps you narrow down your search for the perfect detangling tool for you. I have a mix of brushes and comb. Oftentimes when I'm detangling, I use a combination of both a brush and a comb for the best possible results and the quickest detangling. So before I get started, I have to say that everything except for one product was purchased by me. All opinions are my own, and I always like to stress the importance of understanding that what might work for me might not work for you necessarily, which is why you should always be open to testing out different things and seeing exactly what works for you and your individual hair texture. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started on my top favorite detangling tools. And these will work if you have long hair, short hair, any type of curl pattern. I feel like these will be really good. But if you have a curl pattern similar to mine, then I think that honestly these will be perfect for you. As an honorable mention is a brush that works for so many people, but it's an example of something that didn't work for me. This is the brush right here. You guys have seen this probably all over social media and YouTube. So many people swear by this brush, use this brush, and love it. This is the BESTOOL detangling brush, and it's the one that has like all the different flexible rows, and it comes with this little thingy here. This didn't work out for me, but I'm not gonna write this brush off completely, and I wanted to mention it still because it has so many positive reviews. I think that if you're interested in this brush, you should probably still test it out. This is what it looks like right here. And my biggest complaint with this brush was that I found that it pulled my hair a lot. And one of my criteria for, judging whether a detangling tool works for me or not is how it pulls at my hair, or if it pulls at all. And this really pulls and tugs at my hair. And I found that I actually had more shedding with this brush than I would have otherwise. I just overall found that, this made detangling a little bit difficult. So I didn't like this for myself. However, a lot of people love this brush, so I'm still mentioning it anyway because a lot of curly girls swear by this brush, and I think that I'm still gonna use it as like a styling brush, but definitely not a detangling brush. So I'm gonna start off with the combs first and then my favorite brushes. One of my all-time favorite combs that I've literally been using this for years and years, I think over the past 10 years plus maybe, is the Conair Detangling style curly comb. And this is what it looks like. It has a really interesting design. This is what the comb looks like. It has like a wider and curved design, and this really works. It might look gimmicky, like, it's not gonna do much. It also has longer and shorter teeth like that, and mine is kind of faded, so please excuse that, but I really genuinely have been using this for so many years, and you could tell by how faded it is. But the design of this comb, I think, really is what makes the difference when it comes to detangling. This comb makes detangling really quick and easy, and I just find that it just really takes minutes to detangle my hair, even if it's super, super knotted. My favorite way to use this comb is to do like an in and out type of motion like this. Doing that motion really breaks up the tangles and the knots, and within minutes I find that I have detangled an entire section of hair. So I love this, and I also find that this comb adds a lot of volume to my hair, and I think it is also due to the design. So I love, love, love this comb. I've been using it for years. I really recommend it if you have hair texture like mine, if you have longer hair as well. This does not pull, it does not snag, and yeah, it's an amazing comb. So the next comb that I'm going to mention, and this is actually the only product out of this group that I didn't buy. This was actually sent to me. So this is the wet brush comb. Now this comb really is unique, and as you can see, the teeth have like a wave pattern to it. And you know, looking at that, I was like, okay, well that's interesting, but there's something about this wave pattern in this comb, but this detangles my hair so, so, so well. I can't describe, like, there must be something to this wave pattern in the teeth, because this will break up knots and tangles so, so, so well. I love this comb. It is gentle, it does not pull at my hair, and it's just so different from other wide tooth combs. I don't know how to describe it, but this just works really well. I'm not a huge fan of the wet brushes themselves. I find that they don't last very long and they don't work very well. The original wet brush, I remember buying it and just, you know, I really tried to give that product the benefit of the doubt, but I found that the wet brush just really just tugs at my hair and it snags, and you hear like the snapping of my hair snagging. However, wet brush does make a paddle brush that works really, really well, but I didn't include this in this bunch because I find that it is not durable at all. The bristles, no matter what, always came out of the cushion. The bristles just would always come out, and it's just not good. So, but the wet brush comb, this is a must for me. And I find that these two combs by themselves work really, really great, and both of them gave me a lot of volume, and I think it's because of the wide tooth design of both of these. So I love using these by themselves or in combination with the next tools that I'm gonna mention. By the way guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, please give me a thumbs up so that I know to make more of these types of videos in the future. And while you're at it, you know, I would love if you could subscribe to my channel as well. Okay, back to the list. Okay, so for the next product, I have none other than the Tangle Teezers. I have already made dedicated videos to these products, and I will leave them linked down below. But you know, I remember my first ever product review was this brush, was the original Tangle Teezer, and I've been using it ever since I posted that video in 2013. I love, love, love the Tangle Teezer. From the first moment that I used this, I was like blown away. Like blown away at the ease, the speed, and how gentle it was on my hair. But most of all, the speed at how quickly it detangled my hair. It was just like, nothing compares to the Tangle Teezer, in my opinion. Nothing compares to this. There's something about the design of the longer and shorter teeth, the layout. It's just, I love this. My newest addition is this one. This is a large Tangle Teezer. This is really designed for longer hair. Like I said, I already made dedicated videos to this. Please check those out. I go into more detail, but I really love this brush. The teeth are nice and flexible. It doesn't tug, it doesn't pull. It glides through the hair. It distributes product so beautifully. Just, I love the Tangle Teezer. The newer designs have a handle. One of my biggest complaints with the original was that if you do have product on your hands, it is gonna slip right out of your hands as you're detangling. So the fact that the newer model has a handle to it really eliminates that problem. I think that Tangle Teezer really took that into account when they were designing this, and it's perfect. I like to use the Tangle Teezer in conjunction with any of these two combs. I just find that it works even better and detangles even faster. Like I said, detangling should be quick, easy, and painless. And with the Tangle Teezer, I find that even when my hair is super tangled, I detangle in minutes. And my hair is pretty long, so, and it's also fine. Finer hair textures tend to get tangled a little bit easier, I find. And plus, you know, when you have fine hair, you really have to be careful because our hair is way more fragile. And speaking of which, the Tangle Teezer actually makes a design specifically catered to fine and fragile hair. And they also have one for thicker hair. So honestly, any one of these brushes that you get, I think that you're gonna love it. And last but not least, I have the Flexi Brush by Curly Hair Solutions. Now, side note, mine is very beat up, and I'll get into why in a second, but this is a really interesting brush. I'm a huge fan of the brand as a whole. I think that Curly Hair Solutions is a really stable brand, and they've been around for a really long time. They are a Canadian brand, and I think over the past few years they have really branched out into the US market, and now you can find Curly Hair Solution products on Amazon, which is amazing because before you used to have to go directly to the website. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you will know that I am a huge fan of the Curl Keeper by Curly Hair Solutions. The Curl Keeper has to be one of the best hair gels I've ever used. My top two, Bounce Curl and Curl Keeper, top two hair gels of all time. The texture, the formula is just perfect for my hair texture. So when they came out with a brush, I hopped on it immediately. Now the Flexi Brush is designed for wet hair, and I just love the overall design of this brush. I think it's really innovative and unique. I love that it has holes throughout, which is perfect, you know, for wet hair. And it also keeps the brush really hygienic because you don't have water getting trapped anywhere. Rest assured that the brush is going to dry perfectly. I also love that the bristles are really flexible, and the flexibility of these bristles are what really glide and break up tangles in your hair. And it also feels really nice on your scalp too. The reason why mine looks so jagged is because my mom actually used this to blow dry her hair, and I'm going to advise against that because this is plastic, and it is a plastic that was not made for heat. So do not use heat with this brush, and it will probably last you forever. I have to get a new one because the bristles are melted, but still use it as it is, and it still works really well. Not optimally, but it still works really well, and that just goes to say that the design is really well made. From the first time I used this brush, it detangled my hair so fast and so well. I was really happy, and honestly I didn't expect less from the brand. The brand really has great products, shampoos, conditioners, styling products. They really have honed in on like the science of curly hair. So I really trust this brand, and the Flexi Brush did not disappoint. This is an amazing detangling tool, especially if you have long curly hair. You're gonna love this. So this retails for about $21. The Tangle Teezer retails for about $18. This one in particular retails for about $18. The original retails for about $12. This is really inexpensive. I think this retails for under $5, so it's really inexpensive. And the wet brush retails for about $8 on Amazon, so really inexpensive. And as I mentioned, I find that the best way to use these is in combination with each other for the best results and the easiest detangling. However, you can always use these by themselves as well. I certainly have, but I like to combine because I like to detangle as quickly as possible. So yeah guys, those were my favorite detangling tools of all time. I've been using them for years and years and will continue to do so. And because of these, I don't think I'll ever go back to the basic wide tooth comb. I think that we have moved past the basic wide tooth comb. Check out these products, guys. They work really well. These are some of the best tools on the market in my opinion, and have really saved my hair from a lot of damage and a lot of breakage. Not to mention excess shedding, because that's also a factor. Guys, have you tried any of these out? Please let me know in the comments down below if you've tried any of these out, what you think about them, if you have tried them and you hate them, or if you've tried them and you love them, or if there are any tools out there that I didn't mention that you happen to love. Please let me know in the comments. I would love to read those and respond to you. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to see you come back. I am going to continue to make more hair videos for you guys because I find that they are the most helpful. I have so many videos planned, so I would love to see you guys come back. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye!